Welcome to another day of adventures here in Herat. I'm heading down to Kabul now, but just found out that I'm meant to have registered with the Minister of Culture and Tourism in every province. But someone else says you can get a single pass. Don't know, I'm heading up to Kandahar tomorrow, and apparently I need to have a security guard in there. Hello, mister. Need to have a security guard in there as well, and armoured vehicles and blah blah blah, all this stuff. Anywho's, the joys of travelling alone in these countries. You sometimes miss the administration. So I'm heading down to the Ministry of Culture and Tourism now, and then going to see if I get all the permits. Another day in Afghanistan, my friend. So now begins what was going to be a quiet day, a mad rickshaw race. Drive across Herat. First of all, the Culture Tourism Ministry, where I hope they don't have a huge queue, and then down to see the bridge, which I wanted to see today. It's just a nice quiet thing, and then to the airport all in the next few hours. So I didn't catch your name?
Yes, Abdul Halim.
Abdul Halim, thank you so much for all your help getting me the permits.
I'm really appreciated to come here in Afghanistan. I hope you came another time with your a huge group. Yes, I'm ready to help you.
You've been extremely helpful, and I've loved my time in Herat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, that's done. My cheeks feel so sore. I feel like I've been to a Greek wedding, smiling all the time. Anyway, Minister of Tourism, very nice guy. There it is. All right, next stop, the bridge. So apparently there is, I don't know what I could work out. There's no all provinces permit, and I need to stop at every single province. Now there's lots of provinces as I go overland. I don't know how this is going to work with no guide going through each area, having to stop at each tourism ministry. It's going to take days, weeks. So I'm going to have to blag it somehow, work it out as I go along. Anyway, first step, I've got a bit of paper that has Mr. James on it and a whole lot of squigglies. I made it to the Milan bridge. Now this bridge was built in the 11th, 12th century by two women who were very rich in Herat because this is a big trading center. Just wait for the truck to pass. It's a big trading center, of course, and the Silk Road came straight along here. They made a lot of money, and these two sisters put their money secretly into building this bridge across this river. I don't know how it could have been a secret, but they put their money into building this bridge. They didn't want any recognition from it. They said that good deeds, I think, come from by doing good deeds in this life, you get good deeds in your afterlife. And so they put a lot of money into building this bridge, which is still in operation today. What's that, nearly, gosh, it's nearly 1,000 years on? That's ridiculous. 900? Yeah, 900 odd years on, this bridge is still being driven across. And yeah, and it looks like first rollerblades and skateboards I've seen underneath the bridge as well over here. So maybe a little skate park is developing. Could even develop a little climbing wall under there. Anyway, the Milano Bridge, or Milan Bridge here in Herat. Going to whiz to the airport now. I'm glad I saw that. Very amazing thing, and a great thing that women build it, and it was also about the connecting to the next life. How beautiful, and that's exactly what this part of Afghanistan is, the western part, as it connects into the whole rest of Afghanistan. You've got to cross this bridge. And this is my little rickshaw that we're racing a long way to try to get to the airport. It's just, we've got flight leads in less than 2 hours now. So we're doing a rickshaw race to the airport across this bridge. airport. I've just been dropped off back there at the entrance, walked through the security guards, and now I'm heading into the airport, which I hope's up here somewhere. That's when the shit gets real. Okay, so I just got pulled over because I bought some not very big but quite small artifacts, which I quite liked, some dishes. Anyway, turns out gifts of antiquity is a very big punishable thing. Anyway, managed to smile and wave, boys, and get through. Hey, so here I am at Herat airport, a little bit lighter than I was when I just came through security there. Let's see what the next stop holds. Luckily I had a bit of paper, which I have no idea what it said on it, but apparently the other ones, which weren't even on that paper because I know, apparently they're okay. Well, that's when pictures gets even really real. I got told to come back by the soldier, and I had to go all the way back to the front gate, get my bags x-rayed again. I met a whole new level of security wearing a different colour uniform. Turns out I was gifted something as a gift of friendship between Afghanistan and New Zealand. Turns out it was an antique and I didn't have the documentations, and that's a very big punishable offence. Luckily I had a photo, so I'm kind of worried what's going to happen to the guy that gifted it to me in a great gesture. Anyway, I'm here at the airport, and an hour of backwards and through, lots of smiling, lots of apologising. Okay, next step, Kabul, hopefully. Alright, looks like I'm through to the plane. That was a little bit stressful, but now next point, Kabul, away from Herat, back into the centre. It's amazing to think that out here one of the biggest cultures came all the way to Delhi, founded Delhi.
Captain speaking, for your information, we have started our descent toward Kabul International Airport. Received the latest weather of Kabul. It is good. The sun temperature is plus 32 degrees Celsius, and we will not take a shower within 15 minutes. Wish you a good trip. Thank you for attention.
Flying into Kabul airport is like flying into Tipu, I think it was, in Bhutan. It's hard banks left and right going around these mountains, and all the eddies that go up and down. It's not a smooth entrance.
Degrees Celsius. Please remain seated until the aircraft comes to complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. May I remind all passengers not to forget their personal belongings. On behalf of Afghan Airlines, Captain B.Y. Tanewal is...
Welcome to Kabul again, everybody.